Hello, everyone, and welcome to Everyday English with Johnny. I'm your host, Johnny, and I'm super excited to be here today to help you take your English speaking skills to a whole new level. Whether you're learning English for work, travel, or just to chat with friends, we've got an episode that's going to change how you communicate.
And I'm Rose, your co host. Oh, Johnny, today's topic hits home for so many of us forgetting words while speaking English. Have you ever been in a conversation totally understanding everything and then poof, the word you need just vanishes from your brain? It's like your mind hits a brick wall.
Oh, Rose, I've been there way too many times. It's so frustrating when you know the word, but it's hiding somewhere in your head. The good news, listeners, is that forgetting words is completely normal. Even native speakers do it. Today, we're sharing the Unstuck Method to help you handle those moments and speak with confidence.
That's right. We're going to dive into why this happens, share practical strategies for when you forget a word, and give you fun ways to practice so it happens less often. We'll keep it simple, relatable, and packed with tips you can use right away. Ready to help our listeners get unstuck, Johnny?
Born ready, Rose. Let's make this a turning point for everyone watching. We'll use real life stories, easy phrases, and interactive exercises to keep you motivated. Grab a pen, get comfy, and let's jump in.
All right, Johnny. Let's start with the big question. Why do we forget words when we're speaking? I've had moments where I understand a movie or a podcast perfectly, but when I try to talk, my brain just freezes. What's going on?
You're speaking for so many people, Rose. We call this the silent struggle, and it's super common. You can listen to English songs, read articles, or follow conversations, but speaking feels like a totally different challenge. It's like there's an invisible wall between understanding and talking.
I love that term, silent struggle. But why does this wall exist? What's stopping the words from coming out?
Great question. There are a few reasons. First, anxiety is a big one. When you're nervous, like in a job interview or talking to a native speaker, your brain goes into stress mode. Scientists say stress affects a part of your brain called the amygdala, which can block word recall. It's like your brain says, nope, too stressed to find that word.
That explains so much. I get nervous in meetings, and suddenly I can't remember simple words like schedule. What's another reason we blank out?
Vocabulary retention. When you learn a new word, it doesn't always stick in your long-term memory right away. If you haven't used a word like umbrella in conversations, it's harder to pull it out when you need it. It's like the word is in a storage room in your brain, but you can't find the key.
That's so true. I've studied words like environment, but in the moment, they're gone. Any other reasons we blank out?
Mental overload is another culprit. If you're tired, switching between languages, or trying to speak too fast, your brain gets overwhelmed. For example, if you're explaining a complicated idea, like giving directions in English, your brain might be juggling too much and words slip away.
I've been there. Like when I tried to explain my job and forgot responsibility. Can you share a real life story to make this relatable?
Sure, meet Aisha, a learner I know. She's a nurse who watches English medical shows and understands everything. But when she had to explain a patient's condition to a doctor in English, she forgot fever. She panicked and said hot body. The doctor understood, but Aisha felt so embarrassed.
Oh, poor Aisha. I've done that too. I once forgot hospital and said the place for sick people. It worked, but I felt silly. So, how do we fix this silent struggle?
We're going to use the Unstuck Method to break that wall down. We'll start with a mindset shift, share strategies for when you forget words, give you practice ideas, and build a plan for long-term fluency. Let's start with the mindset.
Okay, Johnny, let's talk mindset. How do we change the way we think about forgetting words? I want to feel confident, not scared when I speak.
The first step is to see mistakes as feedback, not failure. Many learners think, if I forget a word, I'm bad at English. Instead, tell yourself, every mistake is a step towards fluency. It's like learning to ride a bike. Falling a few times helps you get better.
That's so freeing. I used to avoid speaking because I was afraid of sounding silly. How do we embrace what you call the messy middle?
The messy middle is where growth happens, Rose. It's when your sentences aren't perfect, but you're trying. For example, you might say, I go store yesterday, instead of, I went to the store. That's fine. Keep talking and it'll get smoother. Try saying, I'm learning and it's okay to mess up.
I love that. It takes the pressure off. What else can we do to feel safe when speaking?
Create a safe space to practice. Start with low pressure settings like talking to a friend, family member, or even your pet. Say, I'm practicing my English, so please be patient. I used to practice with my dog, saying, You're a good boy because you listen to me. It made me laugh and relax.
That's adorable. I'm trying that with my cat tonight. What about cultural differences? In my culture, we're taught to speak carefully, so mistakes feel extra scary.
That's a great point, Rose. In some cultures, like in parts of Asia, communication is more indirect, so mistakes feel bigger. But in English-speaking cultures like the US or UK, people are often okay with mistakes. They focus on your message. Practice with someone who encourages you and say, I'm learning, so bear with me.
That's so helpful. Let's practice a mindset phrase. Repeat after me. Every mistake teaches me something new.
Every mistake teaches me something new. So true.
You nailed it. Listeners, pause the video and say that phrase 3 times out loud. It rewires your brain for confidence. What's another mindset tip, Johnny?
Celebrate small wins. If you say one new sentence today, like, I enjoyed my lunch, cheer for yourself. I remember when I first ordered coffee in English. Can you make it quick, please? And I felt like I'd won a gold medal.
Love that story. I felt the same when I said, I need help with this project in a meeting. Okay, let's move to what to do when we forget a word in the moment.
Now we're at the heart of the Unstuck Method. What to do when you forget a word mid-conversation. We've got 7 simple, effective strategies that work for beginners, intermediate, and advanced learners.
I'm ready. What's the first one?
Use a synonym. If you forget angry, say mad or upset. It's not perfect, but it keeps the conversation flowing. For example, instead of hospital, say clinic or doctor's place.
That's smart. I've done that with happy and said glad instead. What's next?
Describe the word. If you forget umbrella, say, it's the thing you hold to stay dry in the rain. I once forgot laptop in a meeting and said, the portable computer. Everyone understood, and it kept things moving.
That's like solving a puzzle. What's another strategy?
Use gestures. If you're face-to-face or on a video call, show the action. For phone, hold your hand to your ear. For eat, pretend to chew. I did this when I forgot bicycle and mind pedaling. My friend got it instantly.
That's so fun, especially on Zoom. What's the 4th strategy?
Pause and use fillers. Say, let me think, or what's the word? Native speakers do this all the time. For example, I want to visit, the place with old buildings. It gives your brain a second to catch up.
I'm definitely trying that. What's number 5?
Ask for help. Say, what's the word for, or how do you say this? People love to help. I once asked the shopkeeper, what's the word for the thing that blocks rain? He said, umbrella, and we both laughed.
That's so friendly. Number 6?
Keep going with confidence. Don't say, sorry, my English is bad. Smile and focus on what you can say. If you forget schedule, say, my plan is to meet at 3 p.m. It shows you're in control.
And the last one?
Practice forgetting on purpose. Pick a word like book and describe it without saying it. It's something you read with pages. This trains your brain to think flexibly. Try it daily to get comfortable.
Let's practice a filler phrase. Repeat after me. Let me think for a second.
Let me think for a second. Easy.
Perfect. Listeners, try these strategies next time you forget a word. Pause the video and say, I forgot the word, but I'll describe it. It's a great way to start. Can we do a quick challenge, Johnny?
Love it. Our challenge word is table. Don't say it. Describe it. I'll go, it's a furniture where you eat or work. Your turn, Rose.
It's a flat thing with legs you put plates on. So fun. Listeners, try describing chair without saying it. Share your description in the comments below. Johnny, these in-the-moment tips are awesome, but how do we train our brains to forget words less often? I want to be ready for any conversation.
Let's share some fun, practical ways to build your speaking muscles so words come naturally. First, describe objects around you. Pick 5 things like a pen, cup, or phone and describe them without saying their names. For example, instead of pen, say, it's a tool for writing on paper.
That's like a game. I'll try. This is something you drink water from. That's a glass. What's next?
Role play real situations. Pretend you're ordering food, in a job interview, or chatting with a friend. If you forget a word, use one of our strategies. For example, at a restaurant, say, can you bring the thing for drinking? It's practice for real life.
I love role-playing. I could practice ordering coffee. I want a hot drink with milk. What else?
Shadow dialogues. Watch a short English video like a sitcom or YouTube vlog and pause after each sentence. Repeat it out loud, copying the tone, speed, and stress. If they say, I love this place, repeat it with the same excitement. It helps with pronunciation and fluency.
That's so cool. I'm trying that with a comedy show tonight. What's another tip?
Word association games. Pick a word like coffee and quickly say related words. Cup, morning, cafe, hot. It builds connections in your brain, making words easier to recall. Try it with school.
Okay, book, teacher, classroom, homework. That was fun. Another one?
Record yourself speaking for 1 minute on a topic like my favorite hobby. If you forget a word, describe it or use a synonym. Listen back and notice how you handled it. I did this and realized I was better than I thought.
I'm trying that today. What about tech tools, Johnny?
Use apps like HelloTalk, Tandem, or AI chatbots like Grok. Say, let's talk about hobbies, and practice responding. Or use a voice assistant. Siri, how do I say happy in a sentence? It's like a 24/7 speaking partner. You can also use apps like Anki for spaced repetition to lock in new words.
That's amazing. Let's practice a word association. Repeat after me. Book, read, library.
Book, read, library. Love it. Listeners, try these exercises daily. For visual learners, draw a mind map of words. For auditory learners, record yourself. For kinesthetic learners, use gestures while speaking. Find what works for you.
One more tip. Use mnemonics. For example, link umbrella to rain protection in your mind. It makes words stick better. I use this for a schedule by thinking time plan, and now I never forget it. So smart. These tips make practice fun and effective. Johnny, we've got strategies for the moment and practice for the future. How do we keep this going for long-term fluency?
Consistency is key, Rose. Create a 10-minute daily routine. For example, describe your day out loud. Today, I ate breakfast and walked to work. The weather was sunny. It's simple and builds confidence fast.
That fits into any schedule. What about community support?
Join a language exchange group on apps like Meetup or WhatsApp. Say, I'm practicing English. Let's talk about movies. I joined a group once and made friends who cheered me on. It's so motivating to learn together.
I want that. How do we stay motivated on tough days?
Celebrate every win, no matter how small. If you say, I like this song in English, that's a victory. Set goals like, This month, I'll speak English 5 times a week. Track progress in a journal. Write one sentence you said every day.
Let's practice a goal-setting phrase. Repeat after me. This week, I'll speak English for 5 minutes a day.
This week, I'll speak English for 5 minutes a day. Let's do it.
Perfect. Listeners, build a routine, find a community, and celebrate wins. Try a 30-day challenge. Day 1, describe 5 objects. Day 2, role-play ordering food. It'll keep you on track.
One final tip. Have fun. Sing English songs, mimic movie lines, or play word games. I used to sing pop songs in English, and it made my speaking so much smoother. Learning should feel like play, not work.
I'm singing tonight. These ideas make learning exciting. Wow, Johnny, what an incredible episode. From mindset shifts to practical strategies, our listeners are ready to handle forgetting words and speak with confidence.
Absolutely. If you love this, subscribe to Everyday English with Johnny on YouTube. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss our weekly episodes packed with English tips.
We want to hear from you. Comment below. What's one word you forgot and how'd you describe it? Or share your favorite strategy from today. We'll reply and cheer you on.
Check out our other videos on Everyday English with Johnny for more tips on speaking, vocabulary, and real-life conversations for work, travel, and more.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Everyday English with Johnny for daily challenges, quick phrases, and a community to keep you motivated.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Keep speaking, stay confident, and get unstuck. You've got this. See you in the next episode.
Bye for now. Let your English voice shine in every conversation.